Well, um, games aren't 30 minutes long. And so, the last 18 were abysmal. And we all own it. We lost our aggression. We lost everything that got us a pretty significant lead. And we gave them a great opportunity to not only get it back in the game, but win the game. And that's what happened. So going to have to learn some hard lessons from this and get ready to bounce back.
Rick, what made their zone defense so difficult for you guys tonight?
We settled for outside shots. We didn't attack it well, obviously. And so we got some work to do there. And, Miami plays more zone than anybody in the league. So I'm sure that will get their attention as well. But we just we got to do a better job attacking it. And then, we weren't defending well either. And poor defense allows teams to score and get into zone. So it was the double whammy.
He's obviously very good, but what did you like and not like about what you guys did against Giannis, particularly in the second half defensively?
What I like about it?
Like or not like?
I don't like that, we lost. To me, it's never about the number of points a star player scores. It's the final score, and we did some very good things leading up to the later stages of the third quarter with him. And then he got going. He got going to the basket. He got his mid-range stuff going. He was making free throws. And so, and then when that starts happening, it becomes very difficult.
Just to go back to the zone, you talked about just settling a lot. I mean, did you see a lot of issues tonight that you think have been recurring against zone defenses? Do you feel like you're seeing some things that you're seeing, frequently, or do you feel like tonight was, worse than usual?
I mean, I would have to say worse than usual.
Right.
I mean, we've been very good against zone at times, and overall in the season, I'm not sure exactly where we're at, but we've got to defend better. That was a major problem in this game, and we had held these guys to a pretty good number in the first half and first 6 minutes of the third. So it's not just the element of attacking the zone; it's a lot of the other parts of the game as well.
I mean, you mentioned just physicality. I mean, was that the biggest thing you saw change? Just less of that. I mean, was there, anything that they did to take you out of what you wanted to do defensively, or anything they started getting successful at, you think took you guys?
Well, we lost our aggression to attack downhill, to attack with speed and force, and to move the ball liberally to get the best shot for the team. We had some isolation stuff. We had some non-paint touch jump shots, which they love that kind of stuff. Their defense is built around that premise. And so, we tried to do some things to get aggressive. One time, Drew went in and there was contact, and then the ball got knocked loose, and so, but we had plenty of opportunities, and we've just got to learn from it, get better, and be ready to bounce back whatever day it is, Thursday.
Overall, in the last, I think they only beat you 51-50, but I think it was 29 on second chance points, 21-9 on second chance points. Just how
that's a recurring thing, and that's another thing that we can control. And look, we didn't shoot free throws well either. We missed 11 free throws, and they're a good free throw shooting team, and I think they made 75 or 6% of theirs. So we made 63, and it ends up being a one possession game and a clutch game and crunch time and all that kind of stuff. So. Look, there's plenty of things in the margins, and there's plenty of obvious things, too, both offensively and defensively. So, it's not a good feeling, to go through something like this, but we've got to turn it into a positive somehow.
Rick, I know Tyrese has been better in the last month or so as far as consistency goes, but still, what do you make of the fact that he can have a game like today and maybe 3 games ago he had 4 points, but like where does he go when he's not dominating like he did all last year? What's going on?
Yeah, I've answered this question so many times and in so many versions. Each game is different. And, I would have to watch every one of his possessions in this game. He had some looks. In the first half, he ended up with some contested mid-range shots, which aren't the best. And as a team, we've got to work to get great opportunities for our team. And we're a team that's very dependent on one another for our individual success, and then ultimately the success of the team. And so, look, he played 38 minutes. That's probably too many minutes. That's on me.